think Bud beat Canelo. Like I said, I've been saying this. I don't think size win fight. We skills do. Yeah, I think like being a southpaw with good movement and sharp boxing is hard for Canelo. That high guard to walk him down and load up on a big hook. I think Bud beat Canelo.
Kidding me? Take that question back.
Yeah, why?
Because you're talking about Crawford.
Yeah. He's playing weight classes.
He's the most composed guy. Wait, you don't think he'll be prepared?
I think it's more important for Crawford than anybody, but I think if anybody could beat Canelo, I think Crawford could.
Yeah, I know you said he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
Boxing experts are buzzing with predictions that Terence Crawford isn't just stepping up to challenge Canelo Alvarez, he's expected to finish him. Insiders are so confident in Crawford's speed, ring IQ, and power that they're forecasting a 9th-round knockout, setting the stage for what could be one of boxing's biggest upsets. Fans and pundits are already bracing for a fight that might go down in history as a stunning surprise.
Hey, we have to talk about this. Terence Crawford just tweeted, Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. This guy is not playing around. Alright? Crawford, pound for pound #1. Canelo, biggest star in boxing still at the moment. Anywhere. I'm not talking about just in the US, Mexico, the UK, everywhere. Canelo is now open. At first it was, hey, I can't go down to 160. I can't do a catch weight of 160. If he wants to fight me, it's gonna be at 168. Plus, I'm not gonna get any credit if I beat a Terence Crawford. It would be like Terence Crawford fighting Tank, moving 2 weight classes up, and I'm not gonna get credit for that. Terence Crawford is a special fighter. He is like a Floyd and a Manny that can move up to weight classes, carry his power, can beat up bigger guys. He's a special.
Crawford claims that no opponent Canelo has faced comes close to matching his skill level, giving him a decisive edge. On the Pound for Pound podcast, Crawford confidently stated, "Nobody Canelo has fought can match my skill, and that's what will make the difference."
Feel I got the speed. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously.
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev
We have to
was
respect
older.
the power of Canelo.
He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot. But all those guys that you named is not as skillful as. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is nice.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. Watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
Former sparring partner Coron Davis highlighted the physical gap between Crawford and Canelo, warning that size and body type could be decisive factors, regardless of skill. Abel Sanchez, GGG's former coach, echoed this concern, cautioning that Crawford's leap in weight class could backfire if Canelo's body shots land clean. Conversely, technical experts like Teddy Atlas and Shannon Briggs praised Crawford's superior ring IQ, with Atlas emphasizing his adaptability and strategic intelligence.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford is Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. And I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can carry it, but those intangibles, I believe that he has.
While respecting Alvarez's achievements, Atlas suggests Crawford operates on a different level. He notes that Alvarez, though still dangerous, has shown signs of decline, less explosiveness and dynamism, whereas Crawford remains a top-tier athlete with speed, precision, and tactical versatility that set him apart from his contemporaries.
Alright everyone, we are 1 week removed from Canelo Alvarez, the 168-pound King's title defense versus William Skull. Now that we've had a week to digest it, I just want to get your early thoughts. Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds. Let's just hear your early thoughts and your preview for this mega fight.
Pretty much the same as it was a long time ago when they first announced this fight, and everybody thought I was crazy, which they often think. What are you gonna do? They thought I was whatever. Come on, I like Crawford. I like Crawford then. I like him now. I liked him before Canelo looked not so good in his last fight. Obviously, I thought it was going to be. I just think Crawford's real special. I think Canelo's really good, really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. I see it. The timing, the instinct, the eyes, the ability to be chilly cold, not just cold and calm, but chilly cold, where you can see things other people don't see and react to it. Just, I know he didn't have a great performance when he moved up to 154, but he was fighting a good fighter. He was fighting a guy that fought a very difficult.
Former champion Amir Khan weighed in on the Crawford vs. Canelo showdown, drawing a compelling comparison. Having faced Canelo and sparred with Crawford, Khan believes Crawford's speed, intelligence, and adaptability give him the edge. He emphasized that while Canelo's power and experience are formidable, Crawford's ability to switch stances and control distance makes him the most complete fighter Khan has ever seen.
On them both, like what are the differences between them? Canelo's stronger and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
Renowned trainer Stephen Breadman Edwards analyzed why Crawford would beat Canelo in a head-to-head. He highlighted Crawford's exceptional ability to adjust mid-fight, master timing and distance, and outthink opponents. Edwards pointed out that Canelo struggles with mobile, cerebral fighters, and Crawford's blend of skills and conditioning could lead to a late stoppage, making him a nightmare stylistically for Canelo.
Crawford's adjustment fights are so underrated. He is a master adjuster. He finds something in every fight and just goes with it. That last fight, people talk about he struggled. You know what he found that last fight? Simple jab. He just start beating the guy up with a jab. He finds something in every fight. And he don't fight a lazy fight. Canelo, for as good as he is, he hasn't stopped anybody since 2021. 4 years. You know why? Because he gets a little tired and gets like a little bit complacent. He's a powerful.
Stephen A. Smith expressed concern, warning that Canelo Alvarez might be making a mistake by pursuing a fight with Crawford. He pointed out that Crawford's speed, intelligence, and adaptability make him an extremely dangerous opponent.
Wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Paulo couldn't do it and lost fight #2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Rod Crawford needs to let it go. Too small. No doubt boxing skills are sublime. No doubt he's pound for pound one of the best on the planet Earth. Crawford is the real deal. The real deal. And him and Charlo is the fight I want to see. Him and Charlo is the right fight I want to see. But y'all gonna stop holding it against Charlo. When you hit somebody and you know you can't hurt them and they keep coming, what the hell are you supposed to do?
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's uncle and longtime trainer, praised Crawford's technical precision but warned not to underestimate Canelo. He explained that Crawford's move up 2 weight classes presents challenges, especially against Canelo's power and size. Mayweather stressed that the fight's outcome will hinge on game plan and execution rather than talent alone.
It's kind of tough, but if anybody can do it, I think it would be Terence Crawford. I mean, skill-wise, I think he's a better fighter than Canelo, but Canelo is also a great fighter but he owns that weight class that he's in. So I would just say that I think that Crawford has to fight almost a perfect fight to win. And take advantage of Canelo's mistakes.
Yeah, so we have, it's an almost kind of a battle of, we have two guys, obviously the best, two of the best 3 or 4 boxers in the sport, regardless of weight class, but,
Yeah.
which one is closer to the version of their prime, right? They're both getting older. I mean, they're both still, very, very good at this point, but, do you think maybe one of them it's time for them to start falling off, and that might be the difference in this fight, that one starts to trail off a little
Yeah,
bit?
don't get me wrong. I mean, both guys are aging, and you never know. You never know when they're going to show their age. So it could be either one of them that does that. But I mean, I just lean to a Crawford because I just think he still has so many skills, and I mean, I just see that him possibly winning the fight by decision, but could also lose.
Canelo's performance against William Skull raised alarm bells, with critics noting his surprisingly low offensive output, just 152 punches over 12 rounds, and signs of timing and rhythm issues. His footwork lacked its usual sharpness, leading to questions about his ability to dictate pace against a dynamic, mobile fighter like Crawford, who could capitalize on lapses and dominate the exchanges.
So, saying that one of Canelo's biggest strengths is his legs. It generates power and it helps with his punch resistance. Well, those legs are sliding and that power is diminishing. Canelo hasn't had a stoppage win now since he knocked out Caleb Plant in 2021. And yeah, he's dropped some of these guys, but he's not been able to step on the gas and finish them. He's not been able to go through the gears. His gas tank, you can put that into question as well. And Canelo Alvarez, come July, 35 years old. So he is, look, Canelo's been around so long, and his real prime was in his mid-20s. So we associate Canelo, mid-20s to early 30s. So we kind of associate Canelo with that. I don't want to say ever young, but he is still young, just not in boxing sense. But he's been around so long, 20 years a pro, and he's been at world level for probably 15 of those. You're going to expect some slippage. And I think in this fight, an opponent, it was very negative, yes, but an opponent who Canelo Alvarez of 5 years ago would have handled, and he did handle him, but you know what I mean, he probably would have put some damage on William Skull. He didn't do anything. He didn't look good. And William Skull played his part in that, it has to be said. As I said, you fight that negative, there's only so much you can really do, even if you're Canelo Alvarez, even if you are Alexander Usyk. If you've got a fighter who is just going into this fight with one mindset, I want to go 12 rounds. I'll give you an example, Naoya Inoue.
Former champion Shane Mosley confidently stated that Crawford would beat an improved Errol Spence with ease. Mosley pointed out Spence's weakness, stiffness, and drained condition, emphasizing that Crawford's rhythm, switch hitting, movement, and ring IQ give him a clear advantage. He suggested Spence consider moving up in weight rather than facing Crawford again.
I just think that Crawford has more rhythm, more movement, more stuff, and not just having more movement, more stuff. He has the power. And everything just to be one of those great fighters. He has everything. And if you have Spence is not one-dimensional, but in that fight, he was really one-dimensional, really stiff. And if they looked like they had really a lot of problems trying to get down to his weight, didn't have enough time to work on stuff they need to work on to, attack Crawford or to do anything to Crawford. And then when they got in the ring, he was so weak. Crawford dropping him with right jabs. We're like, dang.
As Crawford prepares for this major challenge, legendary trainer Andre Ward has been instrumental in refining his tactics. Their collaboration focuses on physical conditioning and mental preparation, aiming to craft a strategy that disrupts Canelo's rhythm and imposes Crawford's pace. Ward's experience in facing powerful opponents is invaluable in this intensive prep process.
As you see, iron sharpening iron. 2 legends, 1 retired, 2 division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terence Bud Crawford. And Terence Crawford is preparing to become a 4-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Majimov. And the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. There's shadow boxing. Terence Crawford in southpaw stance, as you see Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people starting to speculate.
In the upcoming showdown, Crawford's cerebral boxing, switch-hitting brilliance, and strategic versatility stand out, while Canelo's power, experience, and championship mindset remain formidable. The consensus among experts is clear: Crawford holds the skill edge, especially in movement, timing, and adaptability. Though Canelo cannot be underestimated, his strength and savvy pose a serious challenge in what promises to be a highly intriguing battle.
Going up, becoming undisputed against Canelo. Come on, man. I'm flying in the sunset, man. Thank you, boxing God.
That would be it?
That would be it. That's the only thing it for me. I didn't accomplish everything there is to accomplish in the sport. You know, there's really nothing for me to accomplish right now. Like anything, it's about the money now. It's about the money. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not, but the money and to beat Canelo, if that fight was ever to happen, come on, y'all better leave me alone. I gotta leave me alone, man. Call me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
TBC, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've been thinking about. I don't know why. You know, I was just like, the last few days, I was like, man, I don't know if it's God talking to me or what, but that's a fight that if he win, Canelo win.
I love that mentality, dude. I love it. Because that's where it's at. That's what makes all-time greats.